So I'm just going to continue from my last video about these two-way relationships. And today is about partnering well. So for couples to partner well, you really need to have a system for how to work together as a team. And that system needs to have good communication. It needs to have accountability for who's doing what when. And it needs to have a review process. So those of you who are project planners, anyone in the house a project planner? Basically, this is the process of how you manage projects together. So any of you who have that as a job know this is part of the process. First, you communicate, you do some planning and talking with each other about how are we going to do this. But then two, you figure out who's accountable for what. So it's like who's doing what activity in the house, what are they doing? So what are the expectations of that, and when? What are the deadlines for when we're going to do this, and how are we going to be accountable to each other so that we are partnering well? That's a big part of partnering well. You know, I always hear about acts of service and as a love language, but I got to tell you, it's people who want acts of service just have shitty partners. Like that's often what's going on is they're doing everything. And so, yeah, having an act of service is a love language. Like I just want you to do things for me usually happens in a relationship where one person's doing everything and the other person is maybe working, maybe not. You know, like they just do their job and expect the other person to do it all. And that's not a love language. That's not partnering well. And that's what people need. So like I need you to understand that it's more than a love language. It's a need to partner as a team and to project manage as a team and to be like, if you think of your household as a business and your partners, then it's having clear expectations and understandings of how each of you is doing your part to make sure the business of the house is running smoothly. Those families that have households that are running well and seem like well-oiled machines have a great process of communicating and clarifying their goals, clarifying who's accountable for what, who, what, where, and when, and then they review it on a regular basis. The review process, just like when you're a project manager, you look back and you say, hey, what's going well, and what do we need to improve upon? And couples who are doing that have a better household management system because they really are a team and they are accountable to each other. If you're struggling with that, there's an area in one of those things of the flow chart that's missing that needs to be worked on. If you'd like to work on it, you can come see me. Please visit therapistinstlouis.com and submit a contact form. Also like and subscribe for more videos and submit your comments below.